Your Excellencies, Honorable Ministers, esteemed guests here with me today, I am so delighted to join you today. Do we have young people in the room? Just a show of hands, please. Yes, oh my gosh, I'm so happy you filled up the room. So I stand here not just as Christina, but as the stories, as a voice for the stories and the potential of young people, not just in Malawi, but across the world. Every one of you here has been young before. You have experienced what it means to be 13, 14, 15, and 16. You also have been vulnerable, and you know how it feels to be young and misunderstood by that adult who doesn't listen or believe in you. We all in here have been there. I hope that in the next few minutes, you will not just hear my passion, but you will recognize the opportunity for more impact by meaningfully engaging young people. In our world, we have been hit by COVID, conflicts, and the daily reminders of climate change. The world that you're planning for, you are strategizing for, does belong to the youth, such as myself. Even though we're youth today, we will be that adult tomorrow. So why not listen to us? Why not include us in your planning? And then again, we don't always have to agree. But engagement is non-negotiable. As a young person, I started O4 Youth with a mission to providing young people in remote communities with information, life skills, and an understanding of the many policies that affect our lives. I am proud to say that close to 200 young people between the ages of 14 all the way to 35 have been positively impacted by my efforts. If you assume that this is a drop in the ocean, think about the multiplier effect of these young people in their communities. My personal mission is to bring youth engagement around discussions for getting youth the contraceptives and the services they need for them to have autonomy over their bodies and their futures. I could have not achieved all of this without the listening ear of the Global Financing Facility. Under the leadership of my government back home, the government of Malawi, the GFF partnership has opened up the space for young people to sit at country platforms, together with high-level decision makers, donors, the private sector, not forgetting the civil society. This has enabled me and several other youth leaders to shape policies related to us, but also ensuring that these policies are translated into action in our communities that we serve. Our advocacy, for example, in Malawi, has led to better access to contraceptive of marginalized youth in districts such as like Mwanza, Dowa, and Zimba. I mean, this work must continue, even more so now, faced with growing challenges. For example, early this year, my country was hit by Cyclone Freddy. The floods destroyed so many lives, washed away so many homes, forcing women and adolescent girls into camps, where some are still living until today. More women and girls in these camps have had to face and endure gender-based violence and cannot access sexual reproductive services, such as contraceptives. The aftermath of that, as you can all imagine, a surge in unintended teenage pregnancies, child marriages. A lot of young women are suffering, and they need our support. We cannot we cannot, I repeat, not take the conversations that we're going to have here seriously. Ladies and gentlemen, my generation is under a threat. 40% of the population in my country alone are below the age of 15. We are 1.8 billion of us around the world. How can you ignore us? As one wise man once told me, he said, the difference between you and I is that you believe you can change the world, and I believe that I should never stop trying. Together, we're a formidable force for a better tomorrow. The Global Financing Facility Deliver the Future campaign, with a pledging moment tomorrow, is a game changer for our communities, for my community. I can assure you that generous donor contributions will translate directly into support for young people. When we are empowered to shape our policies and decisions, concrete results like the ones I've mentioned earlier on becomes a reality. If you want to make a difference in the lives of young people such as myself, for the better tomorrow, for a better future, GFF, the Global Financing Facility, is the vehicle. And the time, as my fellow speakers before me, is now. On behalf of young people,